Welcome to Last Call, the show where we stand around and talk more for approximately 10 to 20 minutes.
Mhm. As
Kayla,
you are
are you
able, please
standing?
ride.
I'm sitting and this is me standing.
Commit.
It's
Yeah.
not much difference. My seat is very high up.
Matt, are you standing
My
or
feet
sitting?
don't touch the floor. They
Uh,
swing like Kevin Hart.
Oh, nice.
am I standing?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. If I put my feet on the floor,
Yeah.
yes, I'm standing.
Do
now.
you think
Excellent.
that's what standing is?
Close enough?
That explains everything.
That really, like a lot of loops just closed for me, bud.
You're questioning
So
it,
that
Eric, but are you standing?
Yeah, I have a standing desk. I'm always standing.
Oh my God. So you're standing too.
Well,
Wait,
Oh my
are you
God.
standing?
Yeah. But I don't have a standing
Yeah.
desk. So we're
Wait,
in
how are you
single
yeah,
standing?
they're like leaned over.
Are you like squat? Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You're like, that's weird.
Hey, what? I do what I can, all right? Like,
You know what?
I'm in yoga
Take it back.
pose.
Lindsay, thank you.
Of course.
Thank you
Downward
for
facing
participating
dog
in this.
now.
Well, thank you.
Thanks, Kayla.
Kayla's doing a TikTok dance.
You'll never know though.
Hit
I'm
or miss.
assuming that's
Good.
how they go.
It's good. I fully intend to do this the entire last call.
That's
so
good.
It's a good.
It's
It's a
good for
good
your
leg
quads,
workout. Yeah.
hamstrings.
All right, team,
whatever.
huddle up. What's
Well-
going on? What's the sitch? Bottom of the ninth. We're getting our ass
Better
kicked
hope
out
we
there.
don't
What are
have
we
a
doing?
long last call.
No, I don't think we'll be doing a long last call.
We won't. We won't. A hot
Um,
minute since I went to the gym.
what's the sitch? Was that a Kim Possible thing?
Yeah.
It was.
I went
Yeah.
to a professional wrestling show at Yellow Jacket, a bar in Austin. This is probably like a month or two. Yeah, but this is like early December, I think.
Okay.
It's a big outdoor wrestling show, and there was a girl that was not a wrestler that was dressed like Kim Possible, but I don't know if it was on purpose. And it was just me and a group of people that I was with going, is she supposed to be Kim Possible? Or is she just a girl who looks like Kim Possible and then wore the exact same outfit?
She's your
Red hair?
basic teenage girl, but she's here to save the
Mhm.
world.
Here to save the world.
So you
Yeah.
somewhere around there.
Thank you.
Did you
Kim.
walk up and ask her what's the sitch?
No, because I'm a man in my 30s and that feels
All right.
fucking weird, bro.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair
That's a
Hey,
good
what's
point.
up? Are you
Yeah.
Kim Possible? And then I kick my own ass.
Good, as you should. That being
At
said,
least you're courteous enough to do that.
Yeah.
You know?
if it was
Really.
unintentional to dress up like Kim Possible, I think that's a win in their book.
Like,
'cause-
really,
Yeah.
if it was
Yeah.
really unintentional, it was
Sick.
she's like a better cosplayer than most cosplayers. Speaking of cosplay, Kayla, do you have cosplay pictures you can show us?
Yeah, I didn't know you cosplayed until like 2 seconds ago.
You know, I do, but I won't.
Why?
They're so embarrassing.
I mean,
Also,
come on.
well, okay, so here's the thing. It's most of my cosplaying was between 2006 and 2012. So like from 6th grade to like my sophomore year of college.
Uh-huh.
And
Mhm.
there's just like a lot of awkwardness. But if you want to know my top
Yes.
things I've ever done,
Mhm.
my first cosplay was Kabuto from Naruto.
Mhm.
And then my second one
Nice.
was Sasuke from Naruto because I wanted to make
Nice.
his big he had this big like knife thingy. I don't know remember what it was called, but I wanted to make
Sword.
that, so it was that. One time I was Fang from Final Fantasy, whichever one.
13.
Oh, 13. I made an
Mhm.
amazing Voltron cosplay that I only have one picture of.
Badass.
Oh,
Is
I
it
wanna
the
see that.
new Voltron? Right?
Yeah, new Voltron.
Ooh.
I was Lance, and I made like the full thing, like the full
nice.
costume. I
Cool.
had LEDs, I had the gun, like I did the whole thing. And in that same year, I was Steven Universe, and I was the only Steven at the con that had an actual clear,
Talking about the
um,
rose shield.
shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, rose shield. Because most people just get like a cardboard whatever. I was the only one that had a clear one, and I felt very proud of myself for making that one.
As you should.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, and one time I built an Iron Man costume, but I never wore it because I couldn't get the final like I made it with like foam mats, craft foam, and then I put resin and Bondo over it,
Mhm.
but I could never get it smooth enough to get it fully painted. So I just had this full Iron Man suit unfinished in my basement for like 4 years, and I finally threw it away like 2 years, like
Damn.
right before I moved to Austin.
When you were
Wow.
making cosplay, do you have like, I know a lot of cosplayers have like their room, their cosplay room, or like a nest they go into basically, and it's all just like materials and stuff. Did you have that also?
Yeah. I did all this while I was living at home, and we have an unfinished basement.
Mm.
So there was just like a room in that basement where I did everything.
So
So
you're telling
yeah.
me you made the Iron Man cosplay
Mhm.
in a cave,
In a
a box of scraps.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, with some scrap with a box of scraps, yeah. Although I will say, I would do it in part. So like I would I this is the ADHD. I would literally have, I think, Iron Man 1. I don't think Iron Man 3 was out yet. It was probably 1 and 2, 2 or just 1, and I would just have it playing on repeat all day while I built the costume. So like while I was upstairs, I would be like upstairs, and I would like have all the foam and cut the foam and glue it together, and like I would 3D print the smaller pieces on paper,
Holy shit.
and then so you take you take something 3D, and then you make it 2D in this program called Pepicora, and then you print it out, and you have to glue it all these tabs together, and then you cover that in resin to make it like a hard plastic,
Huh.
and then you sand it down to get it smooth, and then you could also mix Bondo and resin together to make it like thicker. And I would do that part in the garage. And then I would do the painting in the garage. But then most of the assembly I would do like of the big mats in the basement, because I was using a X-Acto knife. And my dad told me if I cut the carpet, he'd kill me.
Fair enough.
So fair enough.
I've heard that threat
Yeah.
before. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Also, one time I dropped my heat gun on the carpet and it melted. There's just a hard melted carpet hole in my room to this day that he has never let me forget about.
Oh
So,
my god. That's
Damn.
Well,
crazy.
you put
Yeah.
something on top of it.
Yeah, put a book.
And be done.
Old
It's like
newspaper.
the only. It's in the only like walking path I have in my
Oof.
room.
Rough.
Like,
Oh,
like
well.
around my bed. There's no. It's like in the middle of like. It's not like near a wall.
Mhm.
I can't put a bed there. Like it's just there
Could
and
you-
visible.
Could you get like carpet samples? Like they give you like little samples of carpet, right?
Mhm.
Just cover it up.
There you
It's
go.
funny that you say that. My parents replaced the carpet in every room except my bedroom upstairs, and they didn't have the original carpet. So the carpet it looks the same, but like the new carpet's kind of thicker.
Mhm.
So my carpet is still that old carpet. I think maybe it's the whole upstairs except my room and maybe one of my sister's rooms because they ran out of the carpet.
Wow.
That was similar to the old carpet. So yeah, so it's just been there. It's still there.
Awesome.
reminder.
So no, I can't even get a sample to cover it up with, which I did do in college when one of our friends knocked over our illegal hookah and the coals burnt a hole in the floor.
Oh.
And we went to the Home Depot by the school, which is where they got the carpet, and we bought a bunch of sample squares, cut it out, and glued it down.
Awesome.
And we never got fined because we
Amazing.
put the table over it,
Mhm.
and we never got fined.
There you go.
So.
It works.
Genius.
It's like
yeah,
the only
worked
other
out.
like tricks I've seen and stuff like that is I hung up a lot of pictures, both in our apartment and now in the house. And whenever I didn't want to lose a deposit for that reason, they're like, "Oh, you just drywall it again or get some spackle." I'm like, no. I just take like white toothpaste
Yeah,
and I fill in
toothpaste.
the holes.
Yeah.
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 No one
Just
knows.
So
toothpaste 'em.
funny.
No one knows.
Yeah.
Or like
I've
a
never done
baby
that.
like rash cream.
Mhm.
It's pretty
Yeah.
good too because it's thick. Just heads up.
Damn, I'm a simp. I do the full drywall.
You're
Nice.
crazy.
Sand
No,
it
you're a
down. I do
simp.
I get the thing of Dry-X that's pink,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
turns white.
Yeah.
Oh, also that was really good if you mix with resin because it's easier to sand. That's the side note. But yeah, I get the full thing and I sand it, and I've tried to color match before. I
Oh, that's
I
awesome.
do too much.
I love that you go that hard. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I don't have the time or the talent. I'm like, fill 'em in.
I just didn't
I need my
decorate.
deposit back.
Yeah. What are you gonna cosplay at RTX?
You. I'm gonna be the
What?
rat man.
Damn. Yes.
I'm gonna be the
Yes.
the Bobador.
Well, you have to do you have to do a different Eric for each day at the con, right? If
That
you're like
sucks.
hardcore
Yeah.
cosplay, that's what you do.
Don't do it.
Like,
Yeah.
what are your
Yeah,
three
I'm gonna
outfits
do
of
it.
Eric you're
I'm
bringing?
gonna get the
in?
mustache.
Ugh.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk like this.
Hey, what the fuck?
Hey, motherfucking! I'm gonna be like, ah!
Right.
My voice is gonna be gone
All
by
right.
Saturday.
I've had enough of this. No, don't do this. No.
Yes. Oh, ooh, who is who?
I don't like it.
Ooh.
Kayla, I tried to
like,
get-
wrestling and Pantera.
Is it?
Yes.
You
Yes.
think I like Pantera?
I don't know.
The fuck?
You might give the energy of someone who likes Pantera.
My
That's
hat
all I'll
says
say.
Steely Dan.
I don't know what that is.
What?
Yeah, it's real Pantera energy.
Isn't that the default song they put on a PC when you buy it? Like it's in the Windows
Steely
music
Dan.
library.
Oh, I don't know.
Steely
Maybe.
Dan is the default song for Windows.
No, there's
Check it out.
There's like no. There's like when you used to get like Windows XP, there would be like 4 songs like in the music library, and I feel like one was a Steely Dan song, maybe.
You might be
What?
right. It's like
Oh,
how
there's no
everyone
way.
with an iPod got Bono's song magically. And you're like, how'd this
Oh, yeah, I
album get
remember
here?
that.
Yeah.
I still
U2
have it.
album?
I can't get rid of it.
Yeah, I can't either. It's bullshit.
Have you tried upgrading from an iPhone 3G?
It just stays on my iTunes.
I'm still on the shuffle. I don't know about
I
y'all.
don't know what to
Yeah.
tell you.
Kayla
Hardcore.
has one of those
Oh,
phones that you can fold in half.
I do.
Oh,
Yeah, you
nice.
do. I like it.
It's fucking cool.
It's
It's
pretty cool.
like legit. I see it and I just go like, damn, that's pretty sick. Looks like a Nintendo
Background
DS.
is Catherine Hahn.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That's
Good
pretty
call.
cool.
Yeah, I love her. So hot.
Is it a Catherine Hahn picture from WandaVision or otherwise?
No. You don't understand. I'm
No,
a
please.
long-term Catherine
Oh,
Hahn
wow.
fan. Again,
That's
When
cool.
you first
again,
fall in love,
yeah.
what was the sell for you?
what was that? It wasn't Step Brothers, which I think she's on.
She is, and she's great.
Mhm.
She's funny in that, but that's not when I fell in love. Like that's when I liked her, but I didn't fall in love with her until I watched Mrs. Fletcher on HBO Max.
Okay.
It was right before, I think it was right before the panty, to the point where at one point I got drunk and when I woke up she was my phone background and I was like, I don't remember doing that.
Awesome.
But I
yeah,
stand by it.
Mrs. Fletcher is really good. It's about single mom. No, it's about a mom who got a divorce and she has a she's like a shitty son who's about to go to college. He's like a piece of shit. And she's now an empty nester and she doesn't know how to not be a mom. So she's discovering herself mostly sexually.
Mhm.
And the kid is a bully who peaked in high school. So he's learning that he ain't shit at college and he's dealing with that. And then the dude that he bullied has a threesome with his mom.
Whoa.
And he sees it. Yeah.
That sounds cool. Now I like Catherine Hahn.
Yeah,
more.
Yeah.
I'm sold.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
worried
real
now.
good. It's real good. It's just a lot of she's just so good, dude. And it's like a dramatic comedy role too, which is really good because I feel like she's been stuck in comedy so long that it's kind of interesting to see
Yeah.
the other we were talking
Mhm.
about with John Cena.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's really good. I can't recommend it enough. Mrs. Fletcher, wish it got a season 2, but it doesn't need one.
She has been in a lot of stuff for a really long time as sort
Yeah.
of the default comedian,
Yeah.
best friend in the movie, that kind of
Which
thing.
is insane
Yeah.
because she's so gorgeous, so hot. She's always the unfuckable best friend,
Mhm.
which is insane to me because I'm have you looked at her with
Yeah.
your eyes?
Also, just
Why-
am I wrong too, knowing her from Step Brothers and the moments that I've seen just from WandaVision, because those are the two big ones in my brain. She
Yeah.
can act and
Yes.
perform sex appeal like nobody's business.
Yes.
When she needs to turn it on, she can turn it on and turn us on. So thank you
Yes.
for that,
Mhm.
Catherine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's just been around
Didn't
for a
know-
long
She
time.
was-
It's cool to finally see
Yeah.
her get her due.
She was in Parks and Rec, right?
I think she was brief.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
was a character for a
Probably.
little while in that.
She's
That's
why am I blanking on her name? The big hot shot who comes into town and is going opposite of
Yeah,
Leslie.
sh-
Uh,
Yeah.
and she's perfect at everything.
Yeah.
She's like a campaign manager.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna look this
I
up so it
can't, I
bother
can't
me.
remember the name.
Yep.
But yeah.
Everyone has been on Parks and Rec. It's impossible to remember.
Her name is Jennifer Barkley. in
Yeah,
Parks
Jennifer
and Rec.
Barkley.
Mm.
There it is.
Mhm. Interesting. A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, Catherine Hahn,
Yeah.
let me know if you want to be on this podcast. I won't be, but you can be on it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Turn on. Let me know if I can
Kayla.
buy
Hang
you
out.
a
Have
drink.
you watched Parks and Rec? Because Matt just mentioned that. Sorry. Have you?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay, then
I've-
yeah, we were just
I've
talking about
watched
her
it.
sex appeal. That's prime example right there. It's
Yes.
whew,
So hot.
calm down with that 3-piece suit. Oh my goodness. Stop it.
Just love me some Han.
Good stuff.
Stop it. Oh my.
Dang.
Hmm.
Matt, anything you want to bring up? So here's the thing. We have, it's last call. We're not going for too long. We're probably going to wrap up here in a second, but I want to do
Yeah.
just for first members. I want Matt to do a cool, big ending that's going to send us out on a good note. So that way first members are damn, this is worth it. This is the stuff I tune in for. This is why I want to support Rooster Teeth. Matt, I feel is going to do something really big for us right now. Something that people are going to be talking about. You're going to get posts on the subreddit about it. People are going to be going nuts. Matt,
Yeah.
All right.
Main
give us
event,
something
Matt.
real fucking big.
I've got something, Eric.
Okay.
What's up? Dude, he's gonna bring out 20 tumblers just to show me out.
Wow.
Guys, Matt stood up.
I stood up.
Excuse me?
I did it.
I've never
I did it, everyone.
I've never seen him stand.
Matt's
before.
been standing, baby.
I'm not sure if I actually saw it. Was that
Okay.
real? What just happened?
That was wild.
Part of it might have been computer graphics.
Oh my god!
It's
But
CGI.
you know,
Yeah, if you're
It's
wondering where
light
all of our
CGI.
budget went, it went into CG for Matt
when the
standing.
CG for me to stand up. Yeah.
It's mostly practical, but you know.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, also, I will say real quick, Michael's giving me crap. He's like, why don't you move the camera up? I'm like, Michael, I don't want people looking up my chin and my nose. Like,
stand.
are you kidding me?
You don't
Hello,
stand
everyone.
and then lean.
Hi.
It's the same as sitting. What's the point?
Welcome to last call. How are you doing?
You're right.
I don't understand.
That's the Michael angle.
That's good. That is a Mikey angle
It's
right
still
there.
the same
Yeah.
angle. You're just leaning over.
That's how Mikey does it.
Does.
Yeah.
I can't adjust this now anymore. And Michael's now showing me pictures of Mrs. Fletcher. I don't know what's
Catherine
happening.
Hahn,
Yeah, it is
sexy.
Catherine Hahn.
That's
She's very
right,
sexy,
Catherine Hahn,
Michael.
HBO.
She's very sexy.
That's the whole
I'm
point
very
of the
distracted
show,
right now.
that she develops a new sexy personality.
See, Michael's always here, even when
I
he's not.
know.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep. All
Now
right.
I'm in an earthquake. I'm sorry. I gotta go. This is
Great ending. All
this is
right,
bad.
guys.
Someone's
Thank you very
fragging around
much.
here.
Watch Achievement Hunter Wrestling. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Oh God, it's fading.
Oh,